Good morning. It's about an hour before my opening to start serving the public um, from my food stand. This morning, I just wanted to touch on what is needed to get started, um, or know how to pass the inspection, or what you need to do to pass the inspection in Tennessee to run a non-mobile food stand off of your home property. Now, I live in the county of McNairy, so it may be different in each county. Um, but anyway, the stipulations were before I could cook out of this food stand, um, I know I had to have a three-compartment sink, and I had to have a mop sink. And as far as the mop sink, because of the lack of space, I wouldn't have room to put a mop sink like separate other than it had to been fitted under like my regular sink because of the space. So in a previous video, I told you what I used. I used like one of those little portable sinks, like what they use when they wash dishes at campgrounds and stuff, camping. That will pass. Um, You'll need a hand washing sink. It's over here in the corner. I installed that myself. My own hand washing sink. That's for the inside. Okay, and then also you'll need a vented hood range, but it's got to be vented out. It's got to be vented out. It can't be ductless. It's got to be able to, send the smoke outside of the building, or what from your grill or whatever you're cooking from. Let's see. Also, let's see. I'm trying to think. Well, as far as the inside, that pretty much is it. Uh, oh yeah, you got to have like a mop bucket. Now I use this little can right here for my mop bucket, and like I was showing you about my uh sink for mop, my mop sink here. So that's that. And that's the kind of plumbing I have. I did that myself as far as the plumbing under there. Um, but I had the city to come in and, I mean, the someone professional to add water to the food stand for me, the plumbing. As far as the outside, which this is a given right here. You're gonna need regular city water, um, and it has to be connected to your. You can either connect it to your home or have a separate line. So mine is connected to my home. My sewage, it is connected directly to the city. At first I was wondering if I could use like a gray water tank where, because I was trying to cut costs every which way I could. But he said to pass inspection, I had to have it hooked up to the regular city sewage. So the guy came in and he ran the line up to my building for my sewage. We'll go out here and look at it. Um, yeah, he ran it to the building here, the sewage part. So right here is the sewage right here, and then I connected it myself. I ran it all the way around the building, flexible like tubing, like that pool tubing, and it's waterproof. Yeah, a lot of my work I did it myself. Um, I tried to do what I could myself, so that I would not, I wanted to cut costs as much as I could, which it helped some, not a whole lot, because it was still costly. Um, yeah, those are the basic things that you would need to get approved to be able to cook out of your non-mobile kitchen on your home property. Um, Also, as I stated in a previous video, as far as cooking in the house, they don't even come in and check. You could, be cooking up whatever and serving it to the public. As long as it's the public likes it. You can cook. Now, as far as myself, before I got my food stand ready for approval, I prefixed meals instead of a menu. I did not work out. It's harder to work off a menu inside your home because I didn't have the setup for it. So I would just fix food. Like one day I made fixed chicken and dressing and some sides with it, dessert and a drink, and sell it. The problem with fixing meals like that, if you're not having people coming in buying steady, you're gonna end up with a lot of food waste. So if you can, you should always try to work from a menu in your food stand, unless you know your customers. You're gonna have a lot of customers, because the way I was doing it was more like a catering like deal, when you prefix the food and you put it in your warmers and your crock pots and stuff. Of course, I'm semi doing that now. But yeah, you waste a lot of food in that way. But anyway, yeah, to get approved in Tennessee to cook out of your food stand, it's not really a whole lot of to it as far as getting the approval. It's just certain things that they want you to have, so that you can serve the public. And also, I got the permit, and it had to be put up where customers can see it, because they, want to know that you have been approved to do what you do as far as cooking for the public. So if you go to establishment and it's on private property and you don't see any kind of permit showing, 9 times out of 10, that person's just cooking and selling out of that building, and has not been inspected by the local health department. But again, just if you do decide to go that route, just be careful, because they could come in and shut you down if you don't try to do it the right way. Um, so that's my take on it. I just tried to do it the right way, so I would not get shut down. One other thing that I would like to let you know about. Now, this is what the health inspector said to me. He said, for you to cook out of this building, you do not have to have a business license. So, my understanding, I haven't made a steady $3,000. I haven't even made $1,000 yet. So I'm safe as far as the business license. But if I get to where I'm making more than know that I'm gonna make more than $3,000 a year, I have to make sure that I get a business license. I'm starting to get customers coming in through my phone, so I want to cut this video short. You guys have a blessed day.